On March 21st, 2013, Fox Business broadcast their Markets Now segments from the U.S. Brass and Copper Warehouse.
So has copper's time come? The metal is bouncing off 7-month lows following yesterday's Fed announcement. So is it time to get in before prices take off? Our own Jeff Block is at a secret location in suburban Chicago with a closer look. You're really not going to tell us where you are?
All in suburban Chicago, Melissa. You know, all this theft of copper out there, they like to keep a low profile. United States Copper and Brass, you can see it rolling off the rolls right here now. Take a look at copper charts, the 1 year. As you point out, 7-month lows. August was the last time copper prices got this low. Traditionally a big indicator of economic activity. Look at the 5-year. If you look, you know, it took a huge jump off the table with the recession, but before then up around $4. Is copper coming back? I've got to ask first, Matt Cavanaugh, United States Copper, is copper coming back to price?
Well, we'll wait and see, but we know one thing, we're very bullish about this year. We're extremely busy. We have excellent customers, and they're using our materials for great products. We see no slowdown. We just see everything going up.
Typically, Melissa, China has a lot to do with what happens to copper prices. I look at inventories here. Inventories are high right now, but if you look at the China ETF compared to the mining and refining and exploration ETFs for copper, they run almost in lockstep. I've got to ask DJ Cavanaugh where you see things going right now. Are the inventories too high? I see a lot of copper sitting back here.
No, our inventories are right where they're supposed to be, because that's why we're in business, to keep inventory for our customers.
So you're ready for economic positive move?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll be back in the 4 o'clock hour, talk more about other ways perhaps you can play copper right now. You know, there's not too many things, Melissa, that are now at the lows. We had nat gas, we've got copper. Don't invest when it's high, invest when it's low. That may be the time and the indication to go.
I've never heard that advice, buy low, sell high, never.
And our own Jeff Flock, he's in a suburb of Chicago with that story. Jeff.
I know they like to keep quiet exactly where it is because this stuff is so valuable. Take a look at it coming off the roller here. This is being in a slitting machine that we see right now. You know, copper is in everything from telecommunications to power generation, automobiles, you name it, computers, it's everywhere. Take a look at the 1 year, and as Sandra pointed out, 7-month low. It was August of last year the prices got this low. But if you look at the 5-year, you see a wild ride for copper. Everything from $1.50 back in 2008, 2009 to $4.50. I've got the principles of U.S. Copper and Brass in outside Chicago, somewhere outside Chicago. We like to keep a low profile. I got to ask you first, Matt, where do you see this metal going right now?
We're very busy, very enthusiastic, very bullish for 2013.
Because this is a huge indicator of economic activity.
It sure is, and we have a lot of great customers, and they're sticking busy as well.
I want to take a look at the various ways you can play copper. For example, take a look at the ETFs. There is one called CU, which is a mining, refining stock index. Then there's one that just does copper futures, the JJC. You can play individual stocks like Freeport-McMoran. We've got a huge amount of copper in storage right now. Is that going to hold prices down, you think?
Well, historically, yes, it will. However, for us, our inventory is what causes prices to go up or down.
Because you then have enough inventory to be able to respond to growth when it comes out.
Absolutely, yes.
Excellent. Gentlemen, I appreciate it. This company has been in business since 1925, surrounded by copper and a little bit of brass here too. Maybe it's time to think about copper.
Jeff Flock. Looks good.
I'm
seeing your money in them there hills.
I love that they can't tell us where he is. That's the secret.